All right. Also, I don't know if it does anything on your end, but if the volume is up real high, you might experience a lag. So I shut the YouTube volume off, but you'll still hear me through the Zoom. You should still hear me through everything.
I have an external speaker, so we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the warm up?
I am.
All right. Very simple. I'll put the time up for reference. It's going to be jumping jacks. You're going to do 20 jumping jacks. Out in would technically be 1. After that, the next thing you're going to do is an upright row with the kettlebell. So this is kind of like those sumo deadlift high pulls, except we're going to start with the kettlebell at hips. We're going to raise those traps up around the neck. Elbows are going to come high and outside. Get the bar of the kettlebell up to those collarbones and then back down. It'll be 10 reps of those, and you're going to finish it off with single arm kettlebell swings. If you don't have do you have a kettlebell, Linda?
I do, yep.
All right, perfect. Then you'll be able to do them like this. You'll start like you would with a normal kettlebell swing, except only one hand on the lifting implement. Bend your legs a little bit, hinge at the hips. We're going to drive that kettlebell up. It's going to rotate so that the head of the kettlebell is actually on the back of your wrist. We don't want to finish with it up vertically.
What do you mean not vertically?
So I want the kettlebell won't look like this when you finish. It'll look like this on the back of your wrist.
Oh, like that?
Yep. You'll kind of flip it up and around as you go up. Yep. But you'll start with it between your legs.
Oh, okay.
Even though it, yep, exactly. Exactly. Perfect.
Okay.
It'll be 10 per arm.
Okay.
All right. And you can go ahead 3 times through. I'm going to start the clock just for reference. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then Linda, for those, you're actually just going to go for from your hips straight up. You're going to use your upper body. Yep, exactly. And you won't use your legs. Yep.
The heavier one.
It's a little different since we have you guys do those sumo deadlift stuff a lot.
Yeah, and this one still feels awkward.
Yeah.
It almost feels like not a swing.
It's a little bit funky for sure. All right, you all done?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go over the core movements for you right now. Do you have something to use for wipers?
What do I need? Something to hold up?
Yeah, you can use a plate if you have a plate. You can honestly use one of your barbells if you want. You could just use the kettlebell if you want to hold that out over your chest. Any of those things will be fine. I'm just going to use the kettlebell since that's what kind of the weightlifting or the lifting implement you guys are using most of the rest of the workout.
I have something.
So format wise, we're going to go 30 seconds at each movement. One of those movements will be a rest movement. All right. So it'll go 30 seconds of bicycle crunches, 30 seconds of grasshoppers, 30 seconds of wipers, and then 30 seconds rest. We'll cycle through that twice. I'll go over them in order right now. All right, bicycle crunches. We're going to assume sort of a hollow position with those hands to the ears. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull one knee in as we crunch up and try to target that knee with the opposite elbow. Grasshoppers, you're going to be in that mountain climber plank-like position. And what you're doing is you're trying to bring your foot to your opposite hand. If you have to, go knee. And then lastly, we have the wipers. The wipers, you're going to lay your body's in a nice pike position, holding something up above your chest, feet off the ground, legs off the ground. Come up to one side, always back out to the neutral position, then other side. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share the clock, and we'll go through this together. All right, clock is up. We'll start in 10 seconds with the bicycle crunches. 3, 2, 1, go. And switch, grasshoppers. So plank position, reaching that foot to the opposite hand or the knee to the opposite hand. There you go. Good work. Wipers will be last. And switch to wipers. So grab something, hold it over your chest, and we're reaching out to one side, back to neutral, out to the other side, back to neutral. Good. And rest. I let you go about 10 seconds too long there. That's my bad. We'll give you a little extra rest this time.
I looked and I stopped.
Oh, you did?
I'm like, it must be done.
Yeah. All right. Get ready. We'll go 5 seconds after the start this time. 3, 2, 1, and back to bicycle crunches. Grasshoppers will be next. 5 seconds left. And switch to grasshoppers. Wipers will be last. 5 seconds. And switch. Almost there. And rest. All right, that concludes our core portion for the class. All right, you said you're running on the treadmill for the WOD, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So it's basically just 1 minute intervals, 1-to-1 work rest ratio. So you'll work through max reps of full American kettlebell swings. Hips, extending all the way up overhead to full extension. 1 minute max reps, then you're gonna rest for a full minute. Then you'll do max intensity reps of some type of cardio implement. You'll rest for 1 minute. Then finally, you'll do max reps of tuck crunches or reverse crunches. For the tuck crunches, hollow position to start. Pulling the knees in. Modification to reverse crunches is okay. Shoulder blades off the ground. Palms flat on the ground. Hollow with the feet. So piked out above the ground. Pull the knees in. Pop the hips up. Hip extension at the end of the rep. Then we'll rest after that for a minute. We'll cycle through that 4 times. Okay?
All right.
All right, then stand by. Starting in 10 seconds with the max reps of kettlebell swings. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds, Linda. Rest. All right, we'll rest the full minute. And then the next movement, you'll be on that treadmill running. . 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Thirty seconds. Five seconds. Rest. All right, last thing will be that core implement. So tuck crunches or reverse crunches. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Three, two, one, begin.
Do I have to straighten my legs out or just?
What you're doing is right. So you do have to straighten them out, but they shouldn't touch the ground. Yep. Ten seconds. Rest. All right, one round down. Thirty seconds. Back to kettlebell swings. Ten seconds. Three, two, one, and go. 10 seconds. Rest. Nice work, Linda. Running is next. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin running. Ten seconds. Rest. All right, tuck crunches. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Thirty seconds. Rest. You are halfway done, Linda. Back to the top. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin running. Twenty seconds. Almost there. 5 seconds. Rest. All right, moving back to those tuck crunches. Thirty seconds, Linda. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1, go. Hang in there, 15 more seconds. Rest. All right, Linda, one more time through that sequence. Thirty seconds. About to begin the last round, 10 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds, Linda. Hang in there. Almost there. Rest. All right, just 2 minutes of work left. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Three, two, one, and go. Keep grinding through. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Rest. All right, 1 minute of rest, and then your final 60-second interval. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds, Linda. Final minute of work here. Three, two, 1, go. Nice work. Keep it going for 30 more seconds. Moving into the home stretch here. Only 10 seconds to go. Rest. Nice work.
Glad that's done.
Yeah, this one is a kind of psychologically daunting workout. I mean, you look at it, a minute of work, even though you get that full minute of rest, you know it's long. It's 4 rounds. That's not short.
Yeah.
I mean, you did 12 minutes of extremely high intensity work out of a 23-minute intervals or 23-minute segment. So it's not easy. Good work. All right, I'm going to put you through the cool down really quickly. We probably have time for 1 round. I'm just going to do 1 round. But we can start, and I do arm circles. I'm going to start small with forward rotation, and I'm going to get a little bit bigger each time. Make sure you're standing nice and extended. And then I'm going to go backwards, starting big and getting smaller. All right, well done. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to let's fold over at the hip joint. We're going to plant our hands, step back so we're in a plank position. We're going to go down to the bottom of that push-up and move into cobra by reaching up to the ceiling with the chin. We're going to go back to plank for a second. Put those knees down and then sit back in the heels so that we're entering child's pose. Arms extended, head through towards the ground. All right. You are all done for the day, Linda.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's good to see you. I hope you had a good holiday. Enjoy the new year. Until I